Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike. This time we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe classified series Gung Ho from Wave 2. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. Gung Ho, a real American hero, had his debut in G.I. Joe issue number 11. That was in May of 1983. His file name is Ateen R. Lafitte. He is a Cajun from Fer de Lance, Louisiana. Gung Ho is a distinguished honor graduate from the U.S. Marine Corps recruit training at Parris Island, South Carolina. He's a graduate of the U.S. Army Airborne and Recondo Schools. Veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps Force Reconnaissance. His rank is E7 Gunnery Sergeant. Gung Ho is one of those characters within G.I. Joe that exemplifies all the traits that you would expect of someone serving their country: duty, honor, integrity, loyalty, service to country, selflessness. Just an extremely courageous individual. Very imposing figure to be around, but also very humble, and that's one of the things that I like about him. Now, I want to take a few minutes and talk to you guys about this action figure and some changes I've made to it. Before we get into that, if you're curious about how tall he stands, Gung Ho is approximately 6.5 inches tall. For those of you in the metric world, that's 17 centimeters. And I'll bring out Duke for a side-by-side comparison. And this is the Wave 1 Duke action figure. So this is not the field variant repaint. That action figure is slightly taller. Really cool. So, I like the figure overall. Really great design, like all the G.I. Joe figures. Very articulating. I had 36 points of articulation. Heads on a ball joint. Also pivot down. Forward and lateral movement at the shoulder. Butterfly joint there. Bicep rotation. Double jointed elbow. Wrist swivel and rotation. Forward and lateral movement at the thigh. Thigh rotation. Double jointed knee. Lower leg swivel. Feet have a ball joint and will also pivot. His torso will pivot and waist rotation. It's a very cool action figure, and you can see the updated U.S. Marine Corps eagle design that he has tattooed on his chest. I really like that better than the original globe and anchor from the cartoons. So let's restore his cover. And Gung Ho is he's a top heavy figure, but he is posable. You can see he's balanced. He will stand upright without the aid of a display stand. So I want to take a few minutes and talk to you guys about some changes that I made to this figure. To begin with, I cut off that armored section that was on the right side of his vest. I used my X-Acto to just, I removed the vest and cut that off. And I weathered the vest front and back. I dry brushed black on the action figure on his arms and chest, even his face there, to give him a dirty and greasy look from being in combat and sweating and things like that. I removed this elbow pad that was over here. I left this gauntlet on his right forearm, because my thinking was maybe that's his Garmin Fortrex GPS and possibly part of his comms unit and things like that. I had a spare Duke, so I gave him a holster and a sidearm. I left the flashbang pouch over here. I repainted the knee pads in pavement gray. And I toned down the color of the shin armor by dry brushing black and pavement gray on it as well. I also repainted his shooting gloves in a coyote brown with pavement gray knuckles. I do not care for any of the accessories that were included with this figure. I just think they're all crap. I'm going to tell you that right now. His backpack resembles a herbal stock rifle pack. He includes this shotgun, which is a knockoff from Halo. Looks like an M45 or M90. He's got this grenade launcher. It's very difficult for him to hold that, by the way. And then this bullpup laser rifle. So on the back, you have to line up the port with a cutout in his vest and then attach the backpack. So that works, and that's why I'm going to keep the pack, because you know, you never know. And it doesn't want to always stay in. I've given him Beachhead's carbine, because this is a really good fit for him. Really compact weapon. You know, if he's operating in a hot weather environment or climate like a jungle, this would be what you would want to use. So really cool. I like the figure overall. I don't have any complaints. I just made some changes, repainted it, and kitted him out the way I wanted him to be equipped. So guys, there you have the G.I. Joe Classified Series Wave 2 Gung Ho.